And welcome everybody to the Stanwood Gymnasium. Due to some technical difficulties, we're going to do this a little differently than we normally do. We're going to do it strictly through the Stanwood YouTube site. So those of you that are watching us already know you normally get this from us. But tonight we are unable to use our regular, due to some computer problems, we're unable to use our regular TCSNsports.com site. So we're going to attempt to do this right now. And with us tonight will be Rich Olson. He's stepping in for Perry Williams, who's gone on vacation, but you've heard Rich before, so
yeah, well, welcome. I appreciate getting up here. The new gym, the stadium looks outstanding, or the gym, and we're way to go as Arlington will get the ball, and it'll be Gavin Hawthorne with it. He'll take it out to the left-hand side over to Grayson Falk. The ball is taken away. No, they're going to call a foul on Court Robertson reaching in. And Court would have had an easy bucket, but they're going to get the reach-in foul, and it'll be side out for Arlington.
Tonight we got Oren Thayer starting for the Spartans here on spot duty. He had a lot of good minutes last Friday.
So they go inside to it. Now flip it back out to Hawthorne. Driving in, going to the bucket, and putting it in is Ethan Martin for the Arlington. They lead this one 2-0. First half minute of play. I'll try to get you the starting lineups. It's Caden McLaughlin. It is Thayer. Court Robertson. As Robertson puts up a shot from about 12 feet off the mark. Quickly, Arlington bringing it the other way. We got Dom Shog. And then finally Colton Scott starting for the Spartans. Three ball on the way off the mark, and it's going to be rebounded there by Caden McLaughlin. It will go out of bounds, and they're going to say Arlington.
Yeah, it's off Colton Scott, unfortunately.
Okay. So, and we got Gage Price start in the lineup, and Gage Price, it goes up, and he's going to draw the foul on Dom Engelshog. Engelshog went high into the air, and good pump fake there by Gage as he draws the foul. Misses a shot, he'll go to the line shooting two. So it's Gage Price, Luke Brown, Gavin Hawthorne, Grayson Falk, and Ethan Martin is the starting lineup for Arlington here this evening. So once again, sorry about the technical difficulties. We'd been working on it for the last hour or so, just have not been able to get the computer to function, and so here we are on the YouTube channel. First free throw is up and in, and the second one's good as well. So 4-0 Arlington leads. 7:07 left to play here in this first quarter. It's Thayer who brings it across. He'll go to Dom with it. Now over to Thayer, long three, and he buries it. As that finds nothing but the bottom of the net for the Spartans. Their first bucket here as Hawthorne gets the play from Coach Nick Brown. He'll take it out to the right, stolen away by Dom, and it will be quickly to Thayer. Thayer gets across the timeline, out over to Court Robertson, who takes it inside to Colton. Colton flips it back out, but not able to get it. Bad pass there as it was Robertson trying to fingertip that, keep it in, but it's off his fingers and out of bounds. Possession Eagles. So the Steely Cup matchup for the year on the hardwood, as this COVID has allowed these players to get out here, so we're glad to have the Steely Cup happen. Arlington has the ball. It's Luke Brown with it. Now over to Grayson Falk. He puts up a shot. No, he hands the ball off, and coming away with it. As there's one on the shot clock, they will not get this away. Great defense there by McLaughlin underneath, who taps that ball away, and Eagles not able to get a shot off.
Some good solid defense all the way around. Almost had that steal from McLaughlin right there.
Jaden Ross Kelly will step in for Luke Brown. 6 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. And, good pass underneath to Robertson. Robertson, nice little move, but the ball's taken away. Coming from the backside is Grayson Falk. Nice steal there. Quickly, Arlington goes, and it's Hawthorne puts up a three just off the mark. Rebound to Robertson. He's looking up court. Nowhere to go with it now. Gives it up to Dom Engelshag. Engelshag to the rim, and he gives Spartans their first lead, 5-4. And a great move there by Dom.
Good find by Court, too.
Absolutely. So it will be Eagles with it. It's Ross Kelly. A nice spin move in the lane. Just comes up short. Quickly going the other way. It's Court Robertson out to Caden. Big three on the way. Just off the mark. And it will be Eagles coming once again back the other way. Quick move. Oh, and it is a huge block by McLaughlin. And it will be Robertson who goes to the rim, and he will be fouled. And what a block there. It looked like an easy bucket for the Eagles. And step into my house, you shall not, says Caden McLaughlin as he sends that thing off the glass. And what a beautiful block there, Bob.
Yeah, it was. And then kind of out of from behind. It was a beautiful job of catching up to that ball and did nothing but bounce that right up to Court for an easy run there, too.
Yep, first shot by Court, who's usually nearly automatic from the line, is off the mark.
In for Arlington, number 10, Michael Sukola.
And I didn't catch who the foul was on, but
I didn't need, oh, it was Hawthorne.
So Hawthorne with the foul. So both missed by Court, and that's unusual. In all the years we've been watching Robertson, I don't know if we've seen him miss back-to-back free throws. But
I think this season's a little off for everybody.
That's right.
Normally we think he's like a 90% shooter personally.
For sure. So it's not Ross Kelly. It's going to be Martin with it. Out to Hawthorne for a three. Off the mark. McLaughlin with the rebound. It's Robertson with it. Goes out to Dom. Underneath to Colton Scott, and he will be fouled. As Colton was looking to attack the basket, it will be on the ground. It'll be side out underneath for the Spartans. Once again, 5-4. Spartans lead this. 4:28 left to go. And they go to McLaughlin. He puts up about a 12-footer off the rim. Rebound to the Eagles. Grayson Falk with it. Falk dribbling out about 20 feet. Now gives off to Hawthorne. Underneath they go to Ross Kelly. Ross Kelly, nice move up and under, and is able to score. Great defense there by Engelshog, but just better play there by Ross Kelly. Dom now has it. Goes out to McLaughlin for a three. That looks good. Oh, just catches back iron and rims out. 6-5, Arlington lead this one halfway through this first quarter. Gavin has it. He looks at a three, gives it up. Now looking underneath. They go to Michael Sukalis. Sukalis, shot goes up, and he will go to the line. So it'll be
foul on Caden there.
Yep. So a lot of subs already for the Eagles, as it's going to be Trent Novak coming in as well. So the first one by Sukalis hits the back iron, and so Grayson Falk will step off as Novak steps in. And that free throw's in. Arlington leading this one 7-5. Walking it up is there. Now goes into the elbow with it to Dom. Underneath to Scott. Scott puts up a nice 6-footer. Just rolls in and out. Looked like that was going to find the bottom of the net. Is not able to. It's the Eagles coming the other way. Great defense there by Thayer. There will be a loose ball. It will be Spartans with the jump ball. They will take this one. And we'll get coming into the game for the Spartans, Mac Hepper. Hepper giving Colton Scott a breather. And Luke Brown back in. Gavin Hawthorne stepping off for the Eagles.
On Friday night against the Lake Stevens Vikings, same kind of thing. These good-looking shots that Mr. Scott just missed there, for instance.
Oh, and a bad turnover there by Robertson. Oh, and Ross Kelly goes to just send it packing, and we put the lid on that one as it is rejected by the rim and goes out of bounds. So what looked like a big play turns out to be a turnover by the Eagles to the Spartans. And it's going to be Dom up high, and once again another bad turnover. And Ross Kelly this time finds nothing but the bottom of the net as he packs it this second time, and there's going to be a foul on the play. He will step to the line, count the bucket. So Ross Kelly said, "Deny me once, you shall. Deny me twice, no thanks." So 9-5, Arlington leads this one. As that one is in. Okay, now I see where the player fouls are now on the scoreboard. I'm used to our old scoreboard. I knew exactly where it was, and so I'm trying to get reacquainted as that bucket is in. So 3-point play by Ross Kelly. It's Spartans with it. Underneath they go to Connor Schlepp. Schlepp misses the 4-footer, gets his own rebound and is fouled. And boy, a lid has not come off the bucket for the Spartans, as not many shots have dropped. They've had great looks, just have not been able to knock them down. So 13 foul by the Eagles. And they will go out to Thayer. Thayer drives in, looks in, has a great little shot, and once again is not able to go and drop it. It's Sukalis with the rebound for Arlington. Hands the ball off to Luke Brown. Luke Brown about 25 feet out, dribbling. Now picks up his dribble, goes out to Novak with it. Novak looks underneath to Sukalis, pulls it back around to Brown. Brown now dribbling around three-point line, gets it in to Ross Kelly. Ross Kelly, and up and under, left-handed off the glass, does not go. It will be Spartans going the other way with it. As a beautiful move there by Roberson as he crosses up the Eagles defense but misses the lay-in, and it will be the Eagles that come away with the rebound and once again get it across the timeline. So Bob, we just cannot buy a bucket to save our life, as
and none of these are bad shots. All of these are shots, clean looks, square to the basket, and nothing is dropping right now.
Yeah, it's really, not spectacular, but they're getting spectacular looking shots, and just nothing can drop. Really unfortunate for the Spartans here.
Need to get a hammer to break that plexiglass.
That's right. As it will be a trap now at midcourt for Roberson. He will bounce it off the leg of the Eagles and keep the possession alive, as there's 25 on the shot clock. So grid trap there by the Eagles, but better play there by Roberson to keep the possession alive for the Spartans. He'll throw it into the backcourt to Thayer. Thayer now over to McLaughlin, and that's going to be stolen away in the hands by the Eagles. Has been spectacular. Sukalis with the bucket. And they'll take a 12-5 lead, and Ward not looking happy with the turnovers the Spartans are creating. It's Hepper with it. He'll go to Schlepp. Schlepp puts up a good-looking shot. It's off the mark. Thayer gets the rebound over to Robertson. A three-ball on the way, and it cannot find the bottom of the net. Boy, oh boy. We were just about a minute left to go in this first quarter. Driving in and getting it up, it will be a foul. Grayson Falk. He'll draw the contact and the foul. So Owen Thayer with the foul. And it will be Darren Smith and Colton Scott coming in. This free throws off the mark. 12-5, Arlington leading this one.
Number 5, Darren Smith. Second for the Spartans, number 42, Colton Scott.
Second free throw by Falk is in. 13-5 now is the score. Hepper with it. Gets it over to Roberson. They'll go back to Mac Hepper. Looks into the middle. No, it will be Roberson out on the left-hand wing. Underneath to Scott. Back to Roberson. Roberson drives in. Looks into Darren Smith. He'll put up an 8-foot runner, and he will finally find the bottom of the net. Boy, that was a long time. Huge scoreless drought, but it's a great bucket there for the Spartans. 13-7 as we're down to 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Long three ball on the way. Air ball off the mark. It's Novak with a nice play, keeping it alive, but Roberson comes up with it across the timeline. He'll go to Hepper. Hepper, three ball on the way. And just off the mark, Roberson has it. He looks in, puts up a 6-footer in the lane. Off the mark, he'll get fouled and go to the line with 11.6 seconds here to go in this first quarter. So not lack of action happening, but boy, lack of points for sure.
14th foul for Arlington.
Yeah.
At the line, Court Roberson.
I can't imagine Roberson missing a third one here.
You're trying to jinx him there. Careful now.
Yes, he does put that one in. Next one on the way, and that's nothing but the bottom of the net. So that's the court we know from the foul line. 13-9, 10 seconds to go. Arlington going to play for the last shot. Darren nearly comes up with a great steal. 4 seconds, 3, and a foul called. And that will be just the 16th foul now.
Yes.
So Matt Kepper. So 3 seconds on the clock. It will be the Eagles that will have to throw it in, find a bucket within the 3 seconds. Or a shot. Hopefully no bucket. As they will get it away off the mark. Oh, and Ross Kelly does get off the rebounded putback, but it is off the mark. So we will end the first quarter 13-9. Arlington leading this one over the Stanwood Spartans. We'll take a quick break.
Elton John, audition, take 1.
My name is Elton John.
Cut there. Little less showbiz, Elton.
My name is Elton John.
Bit more showbiz.
My name is Elton John.
Let's go for your Michael Caine impression. Just let's see what it's like.
My name is Elton John.
Beautiful. Cut there.
The more people in society that get vaccinated, the more chance there is of eradicating the national COVID pandemic. It's really important to know that the vaccines have all been through and met the necessary safety and quality standards.
So this is the bit where you're going to have the vaccine now, Elton. So
Right.
just kind of pretend that you're having the vaccine from a nurse.
Oh,
What was that, Elton?
that was me acting.
Okay. Let's cut there.
And as you can see, I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it'll be Arlington Eagles. They'll inbound the ball as they lead this one once again 13-9. It's out to Sukalis above the three-point line. He goes in underneath to Ross Kelly. Ross Kelly back out to Sukalis. Ethan Martin with it now. 13 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Spartans as they are in a man-to-man. And it is going to be a good shot that's just off the mark. A scramble for it. It's the Eagles that come up with it. Ethan Martin is able to put that one in 15-9. So it looked like Eagles were going to make that first shot, and then I thought the Spartans were going to be able to escape it, but wasn't able to get the rebound. No, it's Colton Scott now with it as they look to Hepper. Hepper on the left-hand wing, up to Robertson up top. He shows three and takes a three and buries a three. As Robertson starting to heat up, 15-12 now, Spartans. Great looking shot there by Robertson. Oh, and left unattended is Grayson Falk, but Spartans are able to pick up the defense. As it's Hepper guarding Falk now in a 2-3 defense, and it's Sukalis that goes up off the mark. It will be McLaughlin with it, going out to Robertson. High screen by Darren. Does Robertson put up another one? Oh, look to put it up. It's Smith now with it. Smith drives in, and he's going to give that up. He'll go to Hepper. Hepper drives the lane, and he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line, shooting two. So great ball movement there by the Spartans, as I think everyone touched it other than Colton Scott, but it was a good opportunity here to get 2 points. This is the Spartans. At the line is Mac Hepper.
At the line for the Spartans, Mac Hepper, shooting 2.
Yeah, first one off the mark. And Bob, I'm real thankful we have this YouTube channel. Looking at the computer, we would not be broadcasting tonight.
I think it's going to be done by the time the game is over.
You're gonna be up at midnight eating your midnight snack, still waiting for that bad boy to finish.
Well, better buy a half rack then.
Next one's up and in as Mac cuts the lead to 15-13. Hawthorne with it. Goes over to Ross Kelly. Ross Kelly steps back, looks at a three, now gives it out to Gavin. Out over into the right-hand corner, and Luke Brown buries a three. Yes, it's 18-13 now. Robertson steps up, a 12-footer in the lane, and just off the back iron, it will be Eagles that clear the ball as they walk it up past the timeline is Hawthorne. Once again, Bob Crawford, Rich Olson here, giving you tonight's action here at Stanwood High School. Underneath they go, and a great block there as Darren Smith swats that one away. And it is going to be coming up. Hepper looks at a three. Oh, a backdoor cut. Colton Scott wide open, and just a fingertip by one of the Eagles defenders stops an easy lay-in, but what a feed there by Hepper. And Scott had an easy look, but the defense is able to take that one away.
Good ball movement, good shot selection.
Oh, and Darren Smith is able to sneak in ahead of the defense, and he lays it up and in. Nice out-of-bounds play there for the Spartans. 18-15 is our score. 5.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. As it's Ross Kelly stepping in, and he'll have to deal with McLaughlin off the mark. Rebound to Ross Kelly. It's once again, it's swatted away. Eagles have it. 3 ball on the way. Off the mark, and that's Brown with the miss. Rebound to Scott. As Robertson has it, he's looking to tie it up or get within one as Scott puts up a shot, badly missed. And Eagles have it. I think Scott might have lost to where he was in the key there. And a backdoor cut, and oh my goodness, Ross Kelly caught McLaughlin as he sprinted out to the three-point line, back cut, and was wide open for the lay-in. 20-15 now. Oh, great spin move there by Darren. Gives that up to Thayer. Thayer goes out to Robertson. Robertson now brings it out near midcourt. Looking in to Scott. Out to McLaughlin for a 3 on the way. And it is off the mark. Eagles walk the ball up across midcourt. It is now Hawthorne with it. Over to Brown. Right wing to Ross Kelly. Ross Kelly looks to drive in. Underneath to Hawthorne, no shot. Brown, 3 ball on the way, in and out, and it's cleared there by Ross Kelly. No, sorry, that is Ethan Martin who gets the rebound and puts that one back in. 22-15 Eagles. Court Robertson loses the handle but is able to get it up to Scott. 3 ball on the way. Just off the mark. Eagles, 3 Eagles there for the rebound.
Not getting second chances here. The rebounding's got to be a little more improved on the offensive side there.
Absolutely. 3 ball on the way by Hawthorne off the mark as Colton Scott gets the rebound. It's taken away there. They're going to call jump ball. It will be Spartans' possession. So it just feels like the Eagles have a little more fight in them right now early on in this game. It will be Colton Scott stepping out, and Dom Engelshog steps back in. As Jay Smith letting Darren know he wants a couple more rebounds out of him. As Thayer has the ball, nearly lost it, but is able to get it in. It's great looking pass by Darren Smith to Dom, who lays it up and in. I thought Darren was going to take it to the rack, but even a better feed over to Dom for the 2 points, 22-17. Eagles, 3 minutes left to go here in this second quarter. And it will be Eagles with it. They go to Hawthorne in the corner. Now out to Grayson Falk. He goes in. Nice looking. That's got to be a travel. It is. As Grayson Falk had a nice move, but right before he fed the ball over to Luke Brown, he did put down that foot, and that's a travel. Or sorry, no, that was Gage Price he fed the ball to. So Robertson has it. To Thayer. Robertson has a look from about 25 feet and buries it. Give me that, he says, and he'll take it. 22-20. That was a deep, deep 3. Eagles now with it and getting in. And now pushing it back out over to Sukalis. 3 ball in the corner off the mark. Robertson with the rebound. He looks to push the ball up the floor. Is Thayer with it. Thayer looks at a 3 ball. Will it be the first lead? It will. Spartans take their first lead of the game, 23-22. As finally, the ball is finding the bottom of the net for the Spartans here in this second quarter. Eagles with it, driving in, and that's going to be a travel, absolutely. Ethan Martin taking an extra step. So it took 14 minutes, but Spartans found a way to take the lead here.
Darren Smith coming in was a little bit of a catalyst there. He got some early layups going on there, and it just seems like that kind of finally broke that rim down a little bit.
Yeah, that's what he's been known for over the years, is just being that spark plug that the Spartans need from time to time.
He's a bit fiery.
Yeah, he can be. Yes, absolutely. As they go underneath, it's Sukals with it, who puts up a lay-in. It's missed, gets his own rebound, goes up again, and they're going to call a foul. Looked like pretty good defense.
It was like a block by Court on that one.
It was blocked by Court, but maybe Smith from behind. We'll see what they call this. And they're going to say 21, so that's going to be a Dom angle shot that they say the foul was on. They had 3 Spartans around it, so I guess pick your jersey.
Yeah.
But I think I agree. It was a clean block by Court for sure. But first free throw off the mark. So Sukals struggling a little bit from the line for the Eagles as he's missed a few. This one is off the mark as well. So I guess a good foul when you get no points out of it. And it's going to be Darren Smith as he'll look to drive in. He's got an angle. He'll go all the way to the rack. He'll put it up. Oh, good take. A lot of contact. No foul called. And Eagles come away with it. They'll go the other way, and that's going to be a charge. And Dom, a great job, steps up and just takes the contact, falls to the ground. And Coach Ward loves that one. I can see it with the smile on his – oh, wait, I can't see the smile on his face.
He might be smiling.
Right. So Court Robertson now with it. He'll bring it across, walks it up. Under a minute left to go in this second quarter. Dom with it over to Thayer. Looked like he took some steps.
Oh.
And they're going to call an offensive charge there on Thayer, a push-off.
Oscar goes too.
So it kind of looked like Thayer took a tiny little extra step. The travel wasn't called and maybe was a little bit out of control, and that's what led to the bump. But it will be Eagles that will have a chance to take the lead here before halftime. Trent Novak looks at a 3, pulls it back out, nearly has it stolen away. They'll go over to Luke Brown with it as they'll hand the ball off. It's a scramble on the ground. It's the Spartans that are able to come away with it. They can play for one shot as Ward tells them to slow it down. They will play definitely for one shot. Shot clock is off as we are down under 20 seconds to go. Robertson just dribbling the ball out right about 30 feet from the basket. We're down to 12 seconds. Now looking to call a play. 8 seconds. As a high screen comes by Engelshot, it'll be Robertson with a 3 ball on the way. It's off the back of the iron. It's the Eagles that come away, or Spartans almost come away with the rebound. It will be out of bounds, and that will be it for the first half. So a lot of action. Spartans fight, claw, and bite their way back in this. They lead this one 23-22. You are listening to high school basketball action. I'm Rich Olson with Bob Crawford here at Stanwood High School.
This year has been a very trying year for many in our community, including many of our sponsors. TCSN has decided to broadcast this abbreviated sports season commercial-free in order to give Spartan fans an opportunity to watch and listen to the games. Now, TCSN is a business, and it does take money from our advertisers to cover our cost to broadcast. But until we have a regular sports year, we are glad to webcast Stanwood Spartan Sports for you, the fans. We encourage you to visit our many sponsors who have supported us in the past, as well as all of our local businesses in and around our community.
Papa, can we telegraph while riding a horse? Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was riding old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph, when blam, ran right into the side of the saloon. Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back here to Stanwood High School as Stanwood Spartans lead this one 23-22 over the Arlington Eagles. The Steely Cup of basketball, Bob, and we saw a lot of action. Boy, the lid was on early for the Spartans as they could not buy a bucket, and believe me, they were checking their pockets for loose change because it was a tough go in that first quarter and even midway through the second quarter before finally like you said, I think Darren Smith hit that little runner, and that's kind of when the floodgates opened up for the Spartans here in that second quarter.
Yeah, I know it's interesting. Just like Friday, we just, all of even our good shooters just could not find a way to just square it up. Just that last little whatever it is that we squared something's wrong with the rim.
Yeah, right.
Because that rim was tough on us last Friday. We had a little better chance on our west basket, so obviously that'll be our home basket when we come back in the second half. So hopefully we'll continue what we did in that second period. But also it seemed like the defense started to tighten up a little bit too. It was not necessarily as strong as we like to see it in that first period either, though.
Sure. Yeah, and you got to hand it to the Arlington Eagles. I'm fortunate enough to know a lot of these kids because I either coached against them or with some of them over the years, and they're a formidable team, and so nothing comes easy. And then in the Steely Cup, for sure, nothing ever comes easy. Right. It was Ross Kelly for the Eagles that really gave the Spartans a ton of fits. But you got to hand it to the Spartans as they found ways to finally start rebounding the ball a little bit better, pushing the action, and they have that 1 point lead, and hopefully they can grow on that when we head into the second half. Well,
we know that Coach Ward and Coach Roberson are always really good about having some good halftime talks, and they've got some good points to talk about and some not so good points. So it's gonna be a win-win for the coaches in the halftime anyway.
For sure, absolutely. So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have our halftime stats. Once again, high school basketball here at Stanwood High School. It's Spartans leading this one 23-22 over the Arlington Eagles.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
When you want to find out about all the events and happenings that affect you where you live, the source to go to, the Stanwood Camino News. Check out the weekly edition every Tuesday. For the latest breaking news, sports, and weather, go to Stanwood Camino News website, scnews.com, online 24/7. So for the news that affects you where you live, go to scnews.com and the weekly Stanwood Camino News.
Hi, this is Ozzy Osbourne. For many years, I've had a drink problem, and I'm trying to battle that problem every single day. But one thing I don't drive my car when I'm drinking. I get someone to drive me. Do not drink and drive. It's the stupidest thing. If you drink, just don't drive. Not only are you going to hurt yourself, you may hurt some other person, and you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would you?
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
I'm probably okay to have one more drink before I drive home. I'm probably okay. I open the window to stay alert. Probably okay. I just popped some gum in my mouth.
Step out of the car, please.
I probably made a mistake.
Probably okay isn't okay when it comes to drinking and driving. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
And welcome back here to Stanwood High School as Stanwood Spartans leading this one 23-22. We will get into our first half stats, and Bob Crawford, what do we got?
Well, for the Eagles, we just do the points for them. Ethan Martin's leading the way with 8. Ross Kelly off the bench with 7. Scalise with 4 off the bench, and Luke Brown off the bench with 3. So that's been just the 4 players scoring so far tonight for the Arlington Eagles. For the good guys, we got Owen Thayer with 6, Darren Smith with 4 off the bench. Dom Engelschlag has 4, Mac Hepper 1, and Court Roberson with 8 so far. Caden McLaughlin has some really good looks at threes, that just none of them have bounced in so far. high three-point shooter. Actually, there's 2. We got Thayer with 2, and we got Roberson with 2 so far. Free throws just 3 of 6 tonight, so still not a very strong attempt for us. We usually kind of be more like 75, 80%, so a little bit low for us right there. Leading rebounder, believe it or not, is Mr. Court Roberson. Right behind him would be Caden, though. Even though he's not getting any points right now, he's trying to help out the team however he can. Not really anybody with foul trouble. We got 3 different players with 2 apiece. Only a couple assists tonight so far, a couple of doozies, though. We had that one from Darren Smith to Englishog. That was a sweet little one that helped get that run going again. 2 blocks tonight, one by Caden McLaughlin, a big one off that glass that set up Court. You could almost call that a steal block.
Sure.
I mean, a block assist, because it went to Court. Court ended up getting fouled, but he was off to the races with that ball. Just 2 steals, and that's pretty much it tonight so far.
And just NBA playoffs going on, so we will give you those scores. Nets take a 2-0 lead as they beat the Boston Celtics 130-108. And right now in the first quarter, the Mavericks with a 1-0 series lead. They lead the Clippers 29-21, and it's the Lakers and the Suns. Suns with a 1-0 series lead. Right now, Lakers leading that one 35-32 in the second quarter. And that's your NBA scores. And, when we come back, we'll get ready for the second half action. We'll kind of talk what we think Spartans need to do to continue to build on this lead and hopefully find a big Spartan win. And once again, we'll step away. You're listening to high school basketball here at Stanwood High School.
Hi everyone, Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the Lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
And once again, welcome back to Stanwood High School. I'm Rich Olson with Bob Crawford. Spartans leading this one 23-22 as we are getting close to second half action. And Bob, what do you think we need to see here to increase this lead and get a big win?
Well, I'm just a big fan of Stanwood's defense, always kind of pushing that offense. I'd like to see us buckle down just a touch more on the defense. You talked about the energy that the Eagles have brought. We just need to find, on offense, we need to find a way maybe just to catch up to them a little bit and make our defense be what we are used to seeing the Stanwood defense do. And then I think that helps always translate into offense for us, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you had mentioned, Ward's really good at halftime talks, and Spartans have always kind of been that second half team throughout the years, and so I kind of see that we're going to try to stay maybe a little bit more up top on the offensive side, but I agree. Force I guess Eagles into long possession, bad shots, and then go attack the glass like you did the last few minutes of that second quarter.
Well, we've had 2 or 1 for sure defensive stop where we got the turnover, but I don't know if we had a second one or not. But they've had some good defensive moments, but they just haven't been able to control possessions from that.
So in the man-to-man, the Eagles come out in, or the Spartans come out in against the Eagles. And it will be Hawthorne with it. And it's actually going to be a zone. It looked like man-to-man, and 3-ball on the way, and in the corner is Ross Kelly. As he started the second half, didn't start the game, but with the big first half, and he's going to come away with the steal. He'll have a lane. McLaughlin's there for the block from behind, and they're going to say no foul. Looked like maybe he got a little bit of hand. It will be a block off the glass, but it is Eagles that get the rebound and put it in, so they're up 27-23. McLaughlin, but 3-ball looks good off the mark, and rebound to Ross Kelly. They are good defense there on Martin. Over to Hawthorne. Hawthorne taking his time, now looks to drive in, picks up his dribble, backdoor cut, and it's Scott that gets badly fooled as Gage Price cuts backdoor. That's twice now that exact same play for an easy bucket for the Eagles. And that's a play that's fairly easy to defend but tough to read. As McLaughlin goes in, he'll miss it. They'll go the other way. Ross Kelly with it. He'll go up with a, as he will be hit hard from behind by Court Robertson. As actually that was Martin, not Ross Kelly. A good foul there by Court Robertson to stop the free lay-in. And that play that we're getting cut, it's a backdoor baseline run that goes to the corner, and if you follow the guy to the corner, it's a really easy put on the brakes and cut back door for a wide open look. And with the way they shoot threes, I get why we're trailing them all the way to the corner, but boy, that's come back to bite us. And a couple free throws off the mark, so 29-23 is the score. Spartans with it. Thayer has it. He'll go to Angleshog. Shog goes underneath, and that's going to be double dribble as Colton kind of loses the handle as the ball comes into him. Thought he probably didn't count as a dribble, then put the ball on the ground, and that unfortunately is a double dribble. So it'll be Eagles with the ball.
And they have 7 straight points to start this second half, and nothing for your Spartans right now.
Hawthorne picks up his dribble, looks over to Ross Kelly, gets it back now. Up top, left-hand wing to Ross Kelly. Lets Hawthorne angle through. Here comes a screen up high. Ross Kelly drifts in, and Dom Engelschach with the steal. Robertson with it, hands it over to Dom. Dom drives in, he'll go all the way. Oh, he hands it off to McLaughlin, nearly loses the handle. Thayer now has it. They'll go to Colton Scott. And Robertson will drive in, he'll have a good look. He'll go over to McLaughlin, and Caden with his first points of the night. And boy, it's not often you hold Caden scoreless through a half, but he is able to come up with a big bucket there, 29-25 Eagles.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be Martin with a tough-looking shot. Great defense. And Spartans clear the ball. Robertson's driving in. He'll have that taken away as on the spin move is not able to handle it. Going in, it's going to be a foul on the ground. That was going to be another one of those monster blocks. It's actually a really nice job by Caden to keep his feet, but just got the wrist of Price, and they call the foul on the ground. So McLaughlin, his second foul. Second team foul. Underneath they go. Ross Kelly loses the handle as Colton Scott takes it away. They go into Ross Kelly as not able to clear it is the Spartans, and it spits its way over to Ross Kelly. Lays that up and in. 31-25 Eagles. Robertson now over to Dom underneath the Colton Scott. He's got a great look. Oh, had a lay-in. Gives it out to Thayer for a three. Just off the mark. And we're going to get a foul going the other way. No, they're going to say hit the top of the backboard. So turnover, or just missed shot as it hits the top of the backboard. Thayer, good look. I thought off the fingertips that was in, but just finds the rim. Eagles now with it. They look underneath. Now bring it out to Tsoukalis. Tsoukalis drives in and has a good look. Great defense there by Dom as he challenges the shot. It's the Spartans that are able to come up with it, and great body control by Dom to not foul there on Tsoukalis, who's a strong player. Going in is Robertson, and he will be fouled by Michael Tsoukalis, and it will be Robertson going to the line for 2 shots.
Fouls number 10, Michael Simplus, his first.
So lots of action, and we need these to fall in for the Spartans. First one on the way looks good. It is. Darren Smith will step in, giving Colton Scott a breather. Once again, Spartans are playing without one of their very formidable weapons in Jake Cleary. Next one by Robertson is in. Hope to get Cleary back next week. The George Fox Bruin he will be next year. It's the Eagles that come in with the ball. They go to Tsoukalis. Tsoukalis, a great spin move. He'll put it up. He'll draw the foul, and find the backboard, kiss it off softly, and roll that one in. And he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. As Sukalis, a nice move for a big man, drop steps, breaks the mask, puts it in, and he'll go to the line. As Robertson, I believe, draws a foul.
Smith.
Smith, okay, Darren Smith. I saw the 5, and just not the double nickel that Robertson is. So 33-27, 4:16 left to go. Free throw on the way is in. Sukalis struggled at the line, but he finds the free throw there for the Eagles, 34-27. Thayer with it. Right hand wing over to McLaughlin up top. Now to Smith. Smith looks in underneath, goes to Engelschlag. Engelschlag looks to turn into the lane. He'll put up a little floating hook from about 8 feet, and he drops that in nicely. Really nice ball movement there. Great assist by Darren Smith to Engelschlag. Engelschlag now with a couple buckets as the Eagles go underneath to Ross Kelly. Ross Kelly has a look. He'll hand it off. It's taken away as he loses the ball. It will be Darren Smith. Darren Smith has a wide open lane. He looks to draw contact, and it's going to be blocked off the backboard. No foul called. And Darren looking for the foul call. It's going to be Gavin Smith, a 3 in the corner, out the mark, and that's going to be out of bounds. It will be Eagles ball. And Darren, I looked to draw contact, probably should have avoided the contact and just went with the lane, was trying to get the N1, and unfortunately is not able to come up with anything there but the big block. So underneath will be the Eagles with it. They'll go to Ross Kelly. Tough pass in. Martin now with it. He's to Martin, looks underneath, goes out wide to Novak. Sukalis back to Martin, taken away by Thayer, and that's going to be a foul as that will be on Martin. And Thayer, really nice job, quick hands. Reminds me a lot of his
brother.
His brother, yep. Josh Thayer was known for his hands, and Owen showing that same skill set. As it's Smith with it now. Smith over to Thayer. Goes to Robertson. 3 ball on the way, and it is good.
We need him to start warming up big time, huh?
That's a big bucket, absolutely, as he is known for his offensive prowess. But now there's the defense. He'll come away with it. And Court, a great steal there, gets fouled at midcourt. 34-32, Eagles lead this one. And that's a good foul because Court would have had a freebie lay-in there.
Yeah, nobody in his way at all. He just waltzed right in for that.
Darren Smith now in the backcourt. 2:46 left to play in this third quarter. Darren dribbling now, takes a high screen. He'll drive the lane, kick it out to Thayer. 3 ball on the way. Oh, in and out. Found everything but the bottom of the net. Coming the other way, and a quick bucket there by Ross Kelly. And Darren had a nice drive. I thought he was going to take it to the hole, but found Thayer for a great 3 and just missed that. It's Dom Engelschlag. Oh my goodness. We thought Thayer's was deep into the well. Dom's came out, and it was literally through the rim and popped out. Novak with a 3 is off the mark, and that's going to stay Eagles ball as Dom's not able to secure the rebound. 2 back-to-back 3s that literally were deep in the well, and Dom's, I don't even know how that popped out. I saw the ball through the bottom of the net, or the rim, I felt. But, funny things happen in the cylinder.
Pepper coming in for Dom. Give him a little breather.
Sukalis goes in. He looks to draw contact, kisses it off the glass, and Michael Sukalis having a couple big buckets here for the Eagles. It's 38-32, and now a takeaway. Ross Kelly with it. Robertson trying to time it up, and Ross Kelly off the mark, and that will go the other way to the Spartans, off Sukalis' hands. And Ross Kelly, I think, kind of did a Darren Smith, try to draw some contact and forgot to control the shot. So good miss there for the Eagles that the Spartans hopefully can take advantage of. Robertson with it over to Thayer. Thayer looks at a 3, now goes to Robertson with it, looking for a high screen. He'll go over to Hepper. Hepper underneath to Scott, and that will be off the mark. 12 on the shot clock. Spartan ball. So it's not lack of ball movement, it's lack of just being able to get shots to drop once again for the Spartans early in this second half. Smith with it. He'll drive hard into the lane, and oh my goodness! He puts up a 8-foot leaner as he falls hard to the hardwood, puts it up nicely off the glass, and that's a huge bucket for the Spartans. And that's nearly stolen away. It will go out of bounds, but what a shot by Smith, drawing a lot of contact. No foul called. I'm shocked with that.
And hit that floor pretty hard, too. He's going to feel that tomorrow morning.
38-34. Arlington leads this one with a minute left to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be Martin, a 3-ball on the way, and he'll drain it. A big bucket there if you're an Eagles fan. 41-34. Robertson now with it, looking for a high screen. He'll get it from Smith. Steps back, 3-ball on the way, looks good. And just off the rim, it's going to be Eagles that are able to clear the ball. Will they look for a 2-for-1? As they will now pull it out. They'll play for a shot. Spartans will get a possession, most likely. Driving in, it's going to be off the mark. It's going to be Falk with it. And they are going to not get a foul, be off. So Spartans will be able to get the last shot here in this third quarter. They trail this one 41-34. A lot of subs coming in, and a Caden Davis stepping in for the Eagles, as they are looking to D up Robertson, and they're going to face guard Robertson, not give him any looks. It's Hepper with it. Hepper takes a high screen from Colton Scott. Now Smith with it with 15. He will slow down and kind of wait for one good shot. Now they'll go to Robertson. Robertson looking for a high screen as he'll take it one-on-one. He'll step in, crossover in the lane, shot on the way, off the mark. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and no shot will be able to get off. And that will conclude this third quarter. It's the Arlington Eagles with a big run. They outscore the Spartans by 8 in the third quarter. They lead this one 41-34 as we head to the fourth quarter. You're listening to high school basketball here at Stanwood High School. As we are getting to there's a commercial.
US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt U.S.
And we're just back here at the Stanwood Gymnasium and start of the fourth period, 41-34. We want to remind everybody that we do have 2 more broadcasts this week. We got a broadcast tomorrow with wrestling. Jerry Evans will be joining us. Me and Jerry will be doing the actually Stanwood versus Arlington for the Battle of the Bowl Cup. And that's always a big one.
Yeah, huge.
And then we'll have a Friday matchup of the Lady Spartans versus the Monroe Bearcats at home here once again. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have anybody with me or not, but I'll be here.
You'll have me.
Okay, I'll have Rich.
So we start this fourth quarter action at 41-34. Spartans looking for a big run as they once again had a trouble finding the bucket. It's going to be McLaughlin with a 3-ball. Boy, he's had really good looks and not able to come away with anything from the outside tonight. The Eagles get the rebound. So defense has pushed more to a 3-quarter court press. 3-ball in the corner, and Ethan Martin has definitely heated up for the Eagles as he buries that 10-point lead for the Eagles. Darren Smith now with it, looking for a high screen. He'll get it from Scott, go over to Thayer. Thayer looks to drive in. He has a lane, and it's going to be Hawthorne with the foul. As Owen had a lane to the basket. Good foul there by the Eagles to not give the freebie. As Thayer now looks to get it in. As time's running out, now Scott is able to get it in to Smith. Smith looks to drive in, has a look, puts up an 8-footer off the mark. And my, oh my, has there been so many that just have not dropped in. And good defense there by the Spartans. Oh, and Smith is going to get the, they're going to get the timeout call? They're going to get the timeout before the foul. Darren Smith reached in and just is able to come away with it. It looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here and And Bob, it's really been just a matter of shots not dropping, and Eagles have made, their wide open shots, and the Spartans just haven't been able to find buckets.
Is that just a matter of just confidence at that point? I mean, we know these kids can shoot a certain percentage. I mean, they all shoot whatever they shoot. Is that just everybody just feeling a little tighter, trying to get that shot to drop?
Yeah, and once you start missing a couple, you start second guessing, should I shoot? Versus on the other side where everything's dropping, it's like, just give me the rock and I'll throw it up. It will go in. And so it's nerves, it's tightness, and that's why you're down by 10 with 7 minutes left to play. Hopefully the Spartans can find a rally, get the defense going, and find some buckets. Eagles have it with Hawthorne up top, and that's going to be a turnover, and that's a good start. They're going to say touch by Roberson. Okay, I didn't see the hands there, so 6 seconds on the shot clock, so it's going to be tough to get a good shot. Hawthorne has it. He'll look to put up a shot. No, he'll go out to Martin. Martin puts up a deep three, and that does catch some iron. But it will be the Spartans that come away with it, and I'm shocked that didn't go in the way they've been knocking down shots. Robertson looking for a high screen. He's able to get it, go over to Scott with it. Now out to Thayer. Thayer driving in. McLaughlin over to Smith. Robertson. Smith drives in. He'll spin in. He'll put up a shot, and that will just be off the mark. It's going to be Smith that comes up with the rebound. It's going to be a foul on the Eagles, and Smith's driving in, taking a lot of contact and not getting the foul calls. I don't get why he's not getting the luxury of the foul call, but boy, he's made some great moves, Bob.
Yes, he has. And nothing's dropping for him either, too.
Right. Yeah, his toughest shot's really the only one that dropped, that one where he fell hard. But it will be Spartans to have it as it's 27 on the shot clock. Robertson with it. He drives in. There's going to be a foul there by Martin. And that will be the 16th foul by the Arlington Eagles. So nearly to the free throw line, the Spartans will go. As trying to get it in is Robertson, and he finally does. Oh, I thought he was going to put up a three, drives in. Now goes out to Smith. He'll go to the line. As Robertson goes hard, they're going to call the foul on the reach in, so it will be a 1-on-1 opportunity for Robertson. I thought he was going to go up with it. Actually found a really good feed out to Smith for a three ball. But foul called, so he'll go to the line, and we really need these ones to drop, Bob.
Yeah, we do. We need something to just break this basket. Once again, they've gone on a 6-point run, I think. And Court does get one. Court looks a little shaken up. He's hit the floor hard over the last couple of possessions. So
yep, absolutely.
We don't see him come off that often, but we need him. He might need some time off.
And the second free throw on the way is good. So a couple big free throws there. Cuts the lead to 8. And Spartans look for another stop as we are winding down. 6 minutes left to go in this contest. Eagles have it. They're looking to take some time off. Ross Kelly drives in. And, great block from behind by Smith. And that goes off Ross Kelly. So Smith reaches in from behind, is able to tap that off of Ross Kelly. Possession to the Spartans.
Second block for Mr. Smith tonight. He is filling up the stat sheet all over the place tonight.
And Smith is now controlling the point up top. He's going to look for that screen. He'll find it. He'll drive the lane out to Thayer. Thayer drives in. He'll have about a 14-footer off the mark. It's going to be Eagles coming the other way. Underneath they go to Martin. And, that's a nice transition bucket there by the Eagles as they turn that into quick 2 points. Running the lane, Martin comes up with the easy lay-in. It's now Robertson stepping in. He'll have that knocked away. Eagles once again quickly up across midcourt. They're going to go to Sukalis. 3-ball on the way. As that, my goodness. No, they're going to say it hit the top of it must have hit the shot clock.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, are we ever so lucky because that found the iron, went up high, just lightly kissed the shot clock and fell in. So good thing that's a miss now by the Eagles. 10-point deficit for the Spartans. It is Smith that goes in with the left hand, kisses it off the glass and puts it in. 38-46. 5 minutes left to go. Smith, the spark plug as he is, they're going to get a foul on Smith as he reaches in there, and that's the right call. But, boy, Smith's been outstanding. And I was fortunate enough to coach Darren Smith for many years in basketball, and he was a spark plug then and spark plug still now.
Yes, great job off the bench tonight.
As it will be Hawthorne with it. And that will be a turnover.
It wasn't off Hepper, huh?
Yeah, I thought Hepper got a small piece of it and maybe a miss by the officials. I was going to call it off Hepper, but they quickly said no, so we'll take it. Hepper has it. He looks in. Great pass going up is Scott. And he'll just miss that one. It's going to go off of Colton Scott, and that will be out of bounds. Possession to the Eagles. And Dom Engelschlag will come in for Colton Scott. So Arlington Eagles leading this one by 8. 4.5 minutes left to go. Eagles in no hurry to find a shot as they're taking time off the shot clock. They go in. It's going to be Brown with it. Brown, oh boy, they just are finding buckets on nearly every possession. 10-point deficit now once again for the Spartans. They'll go to McLaughlin, 3-ball. Come on, kid. There it is. Finally, McLaughlin had great looks all night. Finally knocks one down. That's a big 3 for the Spartans as they cut this to a 7-point game, 48-41. 4 minutes left to go. It's the Eagles underneath, and it's going to be a hard foul and a good foul there by Dom Engelschlag, as that was going to be an easy bucket, and going to the line will be Gage Price. So that's going to be the third on Dom and 5th team foul. And that free throw's up and in. Boy, and we badly needed a stop there, and not able to get it, and both free throws in. 50-41. Darren Smith brings the ball up, looks underneath to Dom. Dom has it. He'll drive the lane. He spins in, puts up about a 6-footer off the mark. It's going to be McLaughlin that reaches around, tries to tap it off of Eagle. Not able to do so. Out of bounds by the Spartans. Possession Eagles.
Roberson coming in for Owen Thayer. Thayer had really good minutes once again here. Getting some good defensive stops. Just not enough points on the board right now for the Spartans.
Underneath they'll go. And it's going to be stolen away. Oh, not quite. It looked like a great steal by Roberson. Oh, boy. Ethan Martin, another 3. And he has definitely been a dagger in the hearts of the Spartans here this evening. Robertson has it, drives in, looking for a Spartan to get it off to. Goes to Hepper. Hepper drives in. A little 8-footer in the lane. Good runner off the mark. Gets his own rebound. And it's going to be stolen away. It's Martin with it. And it's going to be a foul by Smith. As it's a 12-point deficit. Smith with the foul.
Foul number 5, Darren Smith.
Will be the 6th team foul. Out of bounds underneath for the Eagles. 53-41. Running out of minutes here is the Spartans. 12 points deficit. As it's going to be the Eagles with it. They put up a shot off the mark. Quickly going the other way is Hepper. Out to Smith. Smith looks at a 3, now drives into the lane. And he'll pull it out. He'll go over to Dom Engelschlag with it. Over to Caden. Caden drives in, looks to have an easy bucket, and he'll put that off the glass. 53-43.
I was thinking he's thinking about flushing that,
Me too.
but then he decided he'd take the safe too.
Yeah, and really a smart move because that would have been a tough flush. It would have been a poster. Don't get me wrong. It would have been a nice one, but good smart play there by Caden. 2.5 minutes left to play as that ball nearly turned over. The Eagles are able to keep it in bounds. It's Gavin Hawthorne with it. Goes out to Martin. Martin looking in. Steps back now. Ethan Martin puts up a 3. That one's off the mark finally, but we're not able to secure the possession, and Eagles can pull it back out, take time off the clock, as we are getting down now to 2 minutes left to go in this contest. Down 10 is the Spartans, 53-43. It's Martin that drives in. He looks for the contact, dishes it off to Gage Price. and able to come up with a little bucket is Price, 55-43. It's Robertson driving in. They go, and there's your flush by Caden McLaughlin, 55-45. And nearly stolen away by Robertson, but it's the Eagles that have it. They'll go to the corner, fake, now 3-ball, Martin. And that one's off the mark, but whoa, another offensive rebound, and that has killed us. The second chance points, Martin in with the 3. My, oh my, second chance points. I don't know what the number is, but it cannot be good. That favor is definitely Eagles. 58-45, minute 15 left to go. Robertson 3-ball on the way, off the mark. It's the Eagles that are able to clear this. And there's going to be a foul there by Robertson. As it will be going to the line. No, they're going to say turnover, step on the line, so good defense. So Spartans have only had the lead the one time, Bob, in this game.
Lost it the minute the second half started, unfortunately.
Yeah. They got the one lead right before half, and that's been it for the Spartans, as there's going to be a timeout, and that's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break as we will step away from the actions. It's Arlington leading this one, 58-45, 55 seconds left to go.
Ad Council.
You're listening to Stanwood Spartan Sports on TCSNSports.com.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Welcome back here to Stanwood High School, as the Steely Cup looks like it's going to go in favor of the Eagles.
A lot of points to get in 55 seconds.
That's right. They pull this one off. Talk about a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Well, I don't think Coach is feeling that way. He's got Brad Gilbertson, Trevor Lee, Connor Schrepp, John Floyd, and Blake Reed out here now.
Yep, and so he has conceded getting these younger players in and a couple of the other senior players. So, sometimes, the game doesn't go your way. I think you had the right game plan, but when the shots aren't falling, they're not falling.
No.
And that's going to be a turnover. We'll go the other way to the Eagles. They'll look to slow it up as they will go out. It's Hawthorne with it. It's Martin with another 3. He doesn't hesitate, and guess what he does? He buries it. He's like the guy who buried Jimmy Hoffa, because everything he's throwing up is finding the bottom of the net.
Unofficially, 25 points tonight.
And they will go to the Spartans. It's Floyd with it. He'll put up a shot. Oh, and it will be off the mark. He will step to the line, and I'm not sure how many minutes the freshman has had, but he has an opportunity to knock down a couple of free throws to get on at least in the scorebook here. First one on the way, looks good. Ew, just in and out, off the mark.
Kind of a Spartan night tonight, right there.
It really is, yeah. You can play this any way you want, but it's playing out all the same everywhere. Just shots look good and just cannot drop. As it's the Eagles that have unloaded their bench with 26 seconds left to go. Second free throw on the way. And that one is able to find the net. John Floyd with the bucket. As the Eagles walk it up, I don't know if they'll look to get a bucket or just hold it through the 26 seconds. As Sukalis has it, they'll go to Novak with it. 14 left, 61-46. As the Eagles will concede this game in the victory, they will take home the Steely Cup on the hardwood. Will go to the Eagles. They win this one tonight, 61-46 over your Stanwood Spartans. And we will come back with a short recap and stats. Once again, I'm Rich Olson with Rob Crawford here at Stanwood High School.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit stoptextsstopwrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Psst, Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
Ugh, what are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
What are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. It's been a long time since we've had an adventure in the forest.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven.